Hey YouTube, what's good? It's Brina. Um, the I want to talk about the title of the video that of why I left Full Sail. First of all, the reason why I left Full Sail was because it was too damn stressful. I had to leave. I didn't want to because of the program I was in. I was doing digital cinematography. My classes were going great. I graduated with a 3.0. I did the best I could, but I just figured it wasn't for me. So from here on in, I'm gonna do the rest of the filmmaking on my own. I don't want to do no scripts and going into the industry. I've already made myself a promise I was not gonna do that. So I'm trying to keep my word. Uh, Another thing, if you're a potential, like high school student or whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna give you guys some advice. Do not go to these for-profit schools. These are my top two schools, and not touch if you haven't went already. Full Sail University and Los Angeles Film School. And the reason why I'm choosing those two schools is because those two schools are fucking stressful. I don't give a damn how you want to slice or dice. Those schools are stressful, especially if you're in the film program. Now, they both have filming at their schools. That's a no-brainer. But here's the thing. LA Film calls their damn major digital filmmaking, and with Full Sail is digital cinematography. Same damn thing, two different species. I'm just being real. Now, the best thing about those two schools, they do give you equipment. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you. Now, here's the thing. I would rather buy the equipment on my own and literally pay for the shit than to go through all them damn classes. Why do all that when you can just learn on YouTube? So this is my suggestion to anybody who's looking into going into filmmaking, music, art, whatever may have you. I suggest you go to a regular school, a good 2, maybe 4 year, maybe. I'm just getting, I'm just, I'm just trying to pass it on here. I'm just trying to spread the message. Um, there is another person who says that you definitely shouldn't go to Full Sail if you're a potential if you're a high school senior. His name is Fletcher DeVale. He's a YouTuber, and he made a video of do not go Full Sail. I thought he was just full of nonsense, but after watching it a couple times, now I understand where he's coming from. That fucking school is a big ball stress. I liked it for the first 10 months. I fucking loved it. But the reason why I had to leave was because I was losing my goddamn sleep and it was too much stress. I would stay up for 3 to 4 days on end doing homework. I couldn't. I couldn't. So, for those of y'all who's going on our comments talking about, oh, you should have did this a little bit better and did that a little bit better. You know what? You kiss my ass. How about that? Because you don't know what the fuck is going on at that damn school if you never experienced it. You will never understand. Animation people, if you want to go to school for animation, go to an art school in your city. Don't go to Full Sail. Please don't go. I'm begging you. I'm trying to save you some money and some time and energy. If you want to go to school for animation, go to a 2 year community college. I'm pretty sure they have it. Because if I'm playing my cards right, they do have like an animation program, and then at Full Sail they have something called 3D Arts. Now the 7 months, that's a little tricky because it's a quick 7 months. It's a certificate, blah 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 blah. But here's the thing: they're not they're not actually teaching you how to be a fucking animator. You can do that shit on your own. All you have to do is go on YouTube and learn how to use those programs like Maya, Unity, and fucking Unreal Game Engine and DAS 3D, which is actually what I'm currently using at the moment. I'm just doing a little test out or whatever. And then for filmmaking, all you have to do is go on YouTube and type in how to become a filmmaker. You can learn that shit on your own. You don't necessarily need to go to school for that unless you completely want to just to get the equipment. I can understand that. That's what the fuck I did. I know I know y'all might gonna get on my comments. Y'all gonna say some dumb shit to me. But let me give you a little disclaimer. This is the bullshit I went through with that fucking school. This is the shit that I have officially went through as an autistic online college student. And let me tell you, I didn't fucking like it. They were horrible. Some of my professors were cool. Some of them, I'm still having little mixed feelings about. So don't say anything dumb as fuck to me, please, because I really don't want to hear that shit. I really don't. Number one, let me give you my pros and cons of going to Full Sail University. Let me give you the pros and cons of that. Pro number one is they give you equipment. They give you a bunch of shit that you can use throughout your classes. Now, here's the fucked up part. When you're at Full Sail, you gotta wait at least 4 months. Now, with your iPad, you get that after your first class. Let's just be fucking. I'm just gonna lay this shit down the line. You get your iPad after month 1. Then you get your laptop in month 4. I did not fucking know that shit until I fucking went. Then you get your equipment, depending on what program you're in. Sometimes it might come with your computer. Most times they just spread it out. Now with digital cinematography, here's how they set it up. You get your iPad first, then you get your laptop. You gotta wait 4 more months. Then you gotta wait 5 months. Excuse me. You gotta wait 5 more months, and then you get your film equipment. You get the camera, you get the light kit, you get the tripod kit, all kind of shit. I've already posted a video about the shit I've already gotten and things of that nature. Now, my equipment is not even a year old, so I'm happy about that. So I'm not tripping too much. Now, with programs like animation and music and audio production and all them other majors at Full Sail, they give you your equipment the exact same time they give you your laptop. They give you the software, they give you the equipment, all kind of shit. Same thing. Well, and the only majors I know that spreads out there in the box is game design and digital cinematography. And I'm just gonna be honest. For those of you that want to do game design, this is what I suggest. You buy a VR reality headset on your own. I know they're expensive, but it's worth the fucking bucks. You go ahead, you buy that, you design the games on your own. You don't need to go to school for fucking game design. What the fuck you need it for? It's pointless. And plus, if you decide to go into the industry, it's completely up to you. I'm not saying just don't go into the industry. I'm not saying like that. What I'm saying is, if you decide to go into the industry, I suggest you go to a 2-year, get your associates, or go to a 4-year and get your bachelor's, and just do it like that. Now, if I do decide to go back and get my film degree, I might go to UWM right here in my city. They have a wonderful film program here. If that's going to be the case, I might as well just do that. I mean, it's 4 years. I'll be good. I'm golden. Point blank period. Let me tell you guys something. Let me address something. Those of you that's shitting on us about how bad these schools are, stop doing that. We're trying to warn you guys. This is a warning. Do not go to those schools if you want to be stressed the fuck out, lose your sleep, and lose your damn sanity. I've seen so many reviews, and I said, damn, I should have read these motherfuckers before I even went. I should have never went to Full Sail in the first place. I should have fucking left that school alone. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I should have never went the first time back in 2017, 5 years ago. I went. But that's okay, because I ain't going to worry about it. I'm not even going to worry about that shit. And they charge you so much fucking tuition. Fucking damn near $80,000 if you're on campus, and damn near 60 G's if you're online. No. I'm gonna be real with y'all about something. I'm not saying this shit just to be funny. I'm telling y'all this because of what I went through, and I don't want y'all to go through the same thing I went through. They will have your ass thinking that you're gonna have this amazing life after college, and you gonna get hired right off the bat. First of all, anybody that went to a private school will fucking tell you will fucking say on YouTube. Hiring managers do not take the degree you got from a for-profit. Let's just be fucking clear. Now, the only school I suggest if you decide to go into technology, go to Strayer University. That is the number one legit online university that actually gives you a laptop and gives you the classes you need to get to that point in time. I'm thinking about going back there. I'm thinking about it. I don't know yet. I'm trying to weigh out my options. Now, let me be clear with y'all about something. Don't think for 1 second that those for-profit schools are going to give you all the tools you need, because contrary to popular opinion, they really don't. Don't even go to that online cooking and / bakery pastry school, or the fuck they want to call it. Don't go there either. All they're going to do is look at you might as well go to a for-profit school and just go independent. You don't need to go into the industry with that type of crap hanging over your head. Now, let me be clear with this other thing too. Y'all gonna probably say a lot of shit to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But I'm gonna be real with y'all about something. If you're an autistic student and you decide to go to college, I suggest you go to a college that has an actual disability center that actually helps you get through classes. Do not go to these for-profit schools. Do not. Because if you do, not only are you gonna get fucked over, but you're gonna be so screwed. You're gonna be so mad that you even went. I was mad at myself. I learned from my mistakes. I should have kept my ass at MATC. I would have been fine. I should have did my 2 years, then did 2 more years at UWM, and I would have been gravy. I would have been done my thing. But I didn't want to go into the industry, so I'm kind of cool with that theory. So for those of you who want to go into art, music, whatever, I suggest you go to an art school that actually has the shit in your area. Like, if I really want to, I could literally go to the school online, take some classes, whatever may have me, and then go to art school that way. There's an art school out here in Milwaukee called Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design. Wonderful school, great programs. And they'll even teach you how to become independent. You don't necessarily have to work for anybody. Now, when you're in the art, music, and film industries, you don't need to really work for anybody. You can just take your damn degree and work on your own. You don't necessarily need, the industry to like hook you up with this, that, and the third. Who the fuck says you need to do all that just to get into the industry? You don't need that shit. So I'm gonna be fucking clear. If you're autistic and you want to go to a school that has your major and everything else like that, go to a regular school. Don't go to these for-profit schools. They will take your money and fucking run with it. They will give you all these false hopes, broke promises, broke dreams, and next thing you know, you'll come out of day school with a whole lot of debt. Why the fuck would you want to torture yourself? So I got the fuck out of there as fast as I could. I only owe them about $4,000 or $5,000. I'm not paying that much bread. See, that's the thing. For-profit schools really, that's the thing. They're for-profit. That means you have to pay whatever the hell they want you to pay. Now, they were like a regular school like UW Milwaukee or University of Texas in Austin, or even Harvard or Stanford, or even the University of Maine. If there were any of those other schools, you know what I'm saying, that would have been good. I would have stayed. I would have did my thing with the film, and I would have been cool. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is that they ask you to pay that much money. So that way, if you go back, they're going to keep racking the shit up. That's what they do. These for-profit schools are such a joke. They are such a joke that they will fucking hee and caca in your face. But by the time you turn around, turn your back, they talk mad shit. And you be looking like, I'm not even gonna go here. I'm not even gonna waste my fucking time. What's the fucking point? So if you want to go to a school that has your major and you just want to do animation or filmmaking or anything like that underground and doing it on your own, go to places like New York Film Academy or out here in UW Milwaukee, or go to oh god, who else has it? Or you can even Or you can even go out to the New York Film Academy out there in Hong Kong, whatever. Or you can just learn this shit on your own. Buy a camcorder, and get to film it. You know how many motherfuckers would rather take people that actually had the experience? Now, I admit, the camera and stuff you get from Full Sail is gorgeous. I get it. But here's the thing, y'all. If you're going to go to the school for the equipment, this is what I suggest. Let me just address this. You're going to go to school for 10 months. You're going to take a break. I'll go back. If your 10 months is up, you know what I'm saying? Ask for a leave of absence. And if they ask you if you're coming back, say, I don't know yet. I'm trying to decide. Leave it at that. If you decide not to go back, don't do it. These schools are Los Angeles Film School and fucking Full Sail are a bunch of fucking jokes. Now, the one thing, there's two, and then pro number two, the professors are amazing. Now, some of them and most majors are fucking dickheads. Let's just be fucking real. Excuse my French. I'm just real pissed off at this point. I'm not one educated girl, uneducated bimbos who goes on YouTube saying a whole bunch of shit just because I ain't got shit else to do in my life. No, I'm trying to warn people out there that are like me, artistic, and trying to better themselves in life. Don't go to them damn schools. Don't do that. You are wasting time, money, and energy if you do that to yourself. I'm just being fucking real. Better off going to Strayer, earning an information technology degree from them, and that will pay for your damn tuition if you pass the classes. Period. You even get to keep the laptop they give you and all that good shit. They give you the books and the damn tools you need in order to succeed. Full Sail and LA Film don't do that. Now, if you're gonna go to music school online, Berklee's online school of music is the only place I can suggest you go. There are plenty of music schools. There's one out here by me. Marquette University has an actual musical theater program. They got it. If you want to go to school for theater, it has theater. You can do fucking theater. Marquette University has a wonderful theater program. If you want to go to school to become a lawyer, don't go to online schools to become a lawyer. They're not going to teach you how to become a lawyer. The best way to become a lawyer is to go ahead, whoop ass in law school, and call it a day. I'm telling you, all that blood, sweat, and tears you put in those 3 years at law, I swear to God, it'll be fucking worth it. If you decide to go to medical school, this is what I suggest. Take a couple classes online. You know what I'm saying? Take some classes online. Do your first 2 years. This is what I suggest. Do your first 2 years of undergrad online. Then take your last 2 undergrad years, go on campus. Then, when you're done with that, take the first 2 years of med school, do it in class. Yes, it's going to be over 100 some students. I get it. And after you do those first 2 years in class, then you can do your clinical years. Now, here's the thing about becoming a doctor. Yes, it does take a little bit of a long time training. I fucking get that logic. But here's the thing. That school, shit like that, being a lawyer, being a vet, being a nurse, being a doctor, that shit is fucking worth it. That is worth going into the industry for. Now, if you want to go into healthcare, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying is if you want to go to healthcare, I suggest you whoop ass like you never whoop ass in your life. Just saying. And then these for-profit schools, like I said, they are such a fucking joke. They give you these teachers that think they know every goddamn thing about the industry you want to go into, and they don't know shit. So the best thing I suggest you do is this: if you decide to go to an associate's degree at Full Sail, or even at the Los Angeles Film School, or even a recording school out there, yada yada yada. If you decide to do that, this is what I suggest you should do. Do your associates, which is a year. Get that done. Get that out the way. Do some little experience, you know what I'm saying? Like make some beats, make some movies, you know what I'm saying? Do a little something here and there and all that stuff. In animation, draw your ass off like you never drew in your life. Draw. Because I promise you, it's going to be fucking worth it by the time you're done. And I'm just being fucking real on that shit. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck how the hell anybody wants to slice and dice it. If you want to go to school to become a doctor, go ahead and go. But I'm gonna warn you, it's stressful. It's a pain in the ass. You're gonna deal with crazy ass patients. You're gonna deal with motherfuckers trying to hit you outside your head and all kinds of shit. You don't believe me? Ask motherfuckers who played in the show ER and ask them how many times they got smacked upside the head. Or ask them who did the TV show Hawthorne. Ask them how many times they got slapped upside the fucking head by crazy ass people who's trying to play some crazy ass patients. Then we'll see how far you can get. Or ask the motherfuckers that did some scary movies and shit like Halloween and fucking Final Destination and Orphan. Ask them how many times they got smacked upside the head. Then we'll see how far that'll go. Don't go to these for-profit schools for any damn reason. I don't give a fuck how good they fucking sound. Don't believe everything the person says to you over the phone. Don't believe shit. Do your damn research. Read reviews. And I'm telling you, when I read those reviews, I'm glad I got the fuck out when I did. I'm glad I left. I don't regret it. If you want to film and you got the equipment from Full Sail University, get the fuck out of it while you still got your sanity and learn the rest of it on your own. You don't need to complete that damn degree. It's pointless. It's pointless and it's stupid. Let me just put it to you like that. You know how many YouTubers making way more bread than motherfuckers who got college degrees from schools like Full Sail and LA Film, and they doing hell of a lot better. That's what I did. I took my equipment. I said goodbye to my last professor and I fucking left. It's pointless. Those schools are a fucking joke. Don't go there if you plan on getting. Don't go there if you don't plan on getting screwed. If you don't plan on getting screwed, don't even do it. Go to a regular community college and learn your talent through that. Because at least with them motherfuckers, yes, they're strict on you, and yes, they may be hard on you, but they're cheaper and they're way less stressful. I'm just being for real. So if you're gonna go to school for anything, and I'm just being fucking honest, if you're gonna go to school for anything, go to a regular 4-year college or a regular 2-year. Yes, every college just has its goddamn problems. But I've heard motherfuckers gonna shut down Full Sail and LA Film. I heard a lot of people trying to shut them schools down because they get their equipment or it's either defective or don't fucking work. Do your own research. If you're gonna buy a camera like mine, I'm gonna put the title of this video somewhere. If you want to see everything that you need to see, I suggest you go on my channel, you go on my videos, click on Tech Package from Full Sail. I made that about a week ago. I want you guys to look at that. They give you good equipment. I get it. It's cool to have all that fancy gear, equipment, and all that shit. And for those of you who got the bachelor's degrees from them, if you plan on going into the industry, they will take your fucking degree and throw that bitch in the garbage. You might as well go to a 4-year university, start and learn on film, and start all the way over again. And for you from Full Sail is fucking happy, they are so fucking miserable. They get paid to fool y'all. Don't go to Full Sail. Don't go to LA Film. They will fucking screw you over faster than you can say boo. And for those of you that live in New York City, if you really want to go to school for film, which is the king of filming, it ain't California. I don't know why I keep thinking that. First of all, if you want to go to the main center part of filmmaking, take your ass to New York. They have plenty of film schools out there. Columbia University has a film program. New York University, and my all-time favorite, New York Film Academy. Yeah, they have stuff like how to film, how to screenwrite. You know what I'm saying? Now, I did do a video on the screenwriting book they give you before your screenwriting class. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all about something. Let me give you a rundown on how I did my first 10 classes. Career presentation was good. I loved it. It was a great class. Kind of slow, but could have been better. It was amazing. I loved the fuck out of it. I'm not gonna lie. I loved it. Braced it. It was good. Psychology of play was Really good. I learned a lot from it. I learned always what to do and shit like that. Loved it. History of motion picture arts was my favorite Uptown class. That was one of my favorite classes. I wouldn't change that shit for the world. I loved it. History of motion picture arts was one of my favorites. I loved it. It was a great class. The professor was amazing. He was awesome. He kept us laughing throughout our first three weeks, and then that last week, I was done. He kept us laughing with those trailers everybody was making. Anybody can make those. You just have to know what the fuck you're doing. I'm just being real. Let me see what else. Oh, and let me see what was after that. English Comp was good. The list of my classes should be in my Journey at Full Sail playlist. You know what I'm saying? That should be somewhere at the bottom. Go ahead and check that out. I don't mind it. What else? Film and video was amazing. The professor was awesome. Fantastic. Loved it. Screenwriting class, I hated it. Oh my God, I fucking hated it. I hated that class. That class was fucking annoying. I hated that goddamn class. That would be the one class I would never, ever take in life. I hate that class. I better learn screenwriting. Don't come to Milwaukee. I should have took my ass there. Had I did that, I would have been good. But that's okay. I ain't gonna worry about it because I can just start over. Do some film classes there. Shit. At least they'll teach me film. I just gotta take my camera with me. I'm cool with that. Oh God, what else? New media tools. Ooh, wait. I love new media tools. The professor for that class, Pete. Oh, he was awesome. He was amazing. I loved him. He was a great guy. Loved him. In production. Hated that class with a passion. I hated it. That should have been the one class where you needed the camera for. I hated that class. That class was so fucking irritating. Oh my God. 3 people trying to talk to me only one time? No, I wasn't there. No. Intro, IPP, I hated that class. It was so annoying. It was so annoying. First, you had to do the interview. Then you had to do the B-roll. Oh, I hated that B-roll project. Oh, I hated it. Cured. Okay, let's see. Oh. Project and portfolio. Love the class. Love the professor. What I hated about it, I hated the fact we had to do that stupid 30-second infomercial. I hated it. That was one of the most worst assignments ever put out there. I hated that goddamn last week. That last week of that damn class was awful. And then the one I had before I left 3 months ago was CVD. Hated that class with a passion. I hated that damn class. First of all, we were learning more about tech shit than we was learning about the filmmaking. Now, Professor Baker is amazing. He's an amazing professor. I'm not complaining about him. He's awesome. But the class in general, I hate that class. That class was annoying. Oh my God. I can't express to you guys how much that class was so annoying. I hated that fucking class. That class was so irritating. First, you had to learn the camera gear. Then you had to shoot a 30-second video, turn it into a fucking image. I'm not doing all that. I'm doing shit on my own. If I was gonna go through that garbage, I could have took up graphic design and called it a damn day. And I'm just being real, y'all. Like, seriously, what the fuck do I want to do that shit for? Embarrass myself? No, I'm straight. Now, the class I was supposed to take 2 months ago was supposed to be art history. I was going to take that class and I was going to be okay with it. And then I was going to do CVD over. But no, that was going to be a no. I was not going to do that. I was not going to sit here and embarrass myself. What the fuck for? I was not going to do all that. And I'm just being fucking real. Then there was fundamentals of production 1 and 2. Oh my gosh. Those classes are so pointless. They don't teach you how to be a filmmaker. The best way to become a filmmaker is to go on YouTube and learn the shit on your own. Take your camera and just start shooting. You don't need to be perfect. First of all, everybody knows when you become a filmmaker, you're allowed to make a lot of mistakes. You're allowed to because you're doing it independently and you're not dependent on another motherfucker to do it. And let me just be fucking real. I don't give a fuck how you want to slice and dice it. Every damn great filmmaker made at least a few mistakes. At least. Even still today, a lot of filmmakers still learning shit. Like, I really wish people would stop putting a stupid idea in students' heads that, oh, you're not allowed to make this mistake, or this mistake is atrocious. First of all, you're a filmmaker. You're allowed to make mistakes. It doesn't matter whether you have experience or not. But what's not cool. This is why I do agree with them all. It's not sanity to do the same mistake over and over and over again. Why would you want to embarrass yourself like that? And I'm just being fucking honest. I'm planning on doing filmmaking and animation by myself. I don't want to depend on school for that. If that was the case, I should have took my ass to Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design and I would have been straight. But let's be clear about something, y'all. Not everything is going to be all cotton candy and rainbows. It's not going to be that way. Filmmaking, yes, I get it. It's not easy as it looks. But if you learn from the best, take those master classes. You know what I'm saying? If you want to learn more about your Sony camcorder, go online, find some tutorials for free, and learn it that way. They will teach you the Sony professionals. Matter of fact, let me do. There is one channel I do recommend. Go on the Sony channel. Yeah, you want to learn more about the camera? Go on the Sony channel. Go on the Sony channel and learn what you need to learn about your camera. Because the one thing about that fucking camera, it's not that fucking hard to learn. It's not. As long as you know what those buttons are and you know what you're doing, you should be gravy. Stop thinking that just because you're at a film school, if motherfuckers at film school are going to teach you how to become a filmmaker. That's not true. They can't teach you how to be a true filmmaker. You got to have it here. And here and here. If God bless you with that talent, work on it. Take your camera. This is what I suggest. Take your camera outside for a week. Take your camera outside for a week. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to the library or something, you know, I was actually supposed to go today, but I'm too damn tired. I've been up learning my camera the last 2 days. If you plan on using your camera for whatever reason, do little projects. Do some more projects. Get paid for it. Volunteer at a local film company or something. If you're out there in California, volunteer at Paramount Pictures or something. If you're in New York City, you know what I'm saying? Do some filming at Maverick Studios or something. Do something. You don't necessarily need fucking film school. Film school is not fucking worth it. I don't give a fuck how anybody else wants to slice and dice it. If you're going to go to school for digital cinematography at Full Sail, let me be clear with you about something. You need to leave after your first 10 months. When your first 10 months is over, leave. Don't stay there. Anybody can say what the fuck they want to say. That school will eat you alive. They talking about real world experience. Oh, they will give you the real world experience, all right. Like my boy Fletcher said, Fletcher, if you're watching my video, baby, I'm so sorry I haven't listened to you earlier. I deeply apologize. But, baby, I understand where you was coming from. That fucking was terrible. I'm so sorry I didn't listen to you earlier. So, Fletcher, if you're watching this video, darling, I'm making this video for you. So, for those of you who went to Full Sail before I did and graduated and fucking hated it because of the experience you've been through, I deeply apologize. Like, for real. I'm telling you guys my experience because I'm autistic. And I was fucking lied to. The career development team don't help you with shit. They do not help you trying to decrease the loans and shit you got to give back. First of all, I'm not paying on them goddamn loans. I'm not doing that shit. They better fucking go. And I'm being dead ass serious at this point. I'm not doing all that. For what? And embarrass myself? Yeah, I'm good. One thing about schools like Full Sail and LA Film, they don't teach you how to become a filmmaker. You got to learn that on your own. They will leave you high and dry and won't give a fuck. There are some teachers at them two schools that actually do give a shit. They do give a damn about you winning. They do give a damn about you succeeding. But if you ain't willing to put in the blood, sweat, and tears to get the equipment that you need in order to make it at them two damn schools, you're not gonna make it. Don't go to those schools if you don't fucking mean it. Don't embarrass yourself. Now, I gotta admit, their tuition is pretty fucking expensive. For LA Film, for their digital filmmaker program, I think it's about $48,000 to $50,000. If I'm playing my cards right. Then with Full Sail, it's 60 to 70. You see what I'm saying? There's a huge difference. It's a $10,000 difference. If you're gonna go to school for filmmaking, go somewhere cheaper, like a 2-year community college or a 4-year state school or some shit like that. Now, those private schools like Marquette and fucking MIT and fucking Milwaukee School of Engineering, those private schools, they may be expensive, but they way cheaper than these online for-profits. So for those of you that's saying that, oh, you shouldn't go to a private school because they'll eat up your loans, it's fucking worth it though. One thing about those private schools, they may be expensive, and like I said, way more expensive than the state schools. But one thing about them, they will fucking teach you everything you need to know. Yeah, you gotta start with the general ed classes for like your first 2 years. That's a no-brainer. But schools like, okay, like in my city, there's like, oh God, I think about 4 private schools here. No, 5, I'm sorry. First, you got Wisconsin Lutheran College out there on Blue Mountain Road. Then you got Mount Mary, which is where my baby sister and my niece where my baby sister goes to, and my little niece is gonna go to. That's all the way over there, not too far from Freighter. They all the way out there. All female college, by the way. Nobody goes to that school but females, unless you're a grad student. Then you got Alverno, all the way out there on 35th and Loomis. All female college, but it's fucking worth getting into. All women college as well. Then there's UW Milwaukee, out there by all the way out there on the east side, out there on Kenilworth, however the hell you pronounce that damn street. There's that one. Then Marquette's downtown, along with MSOE, 5 blocks away, out over there on North Broadway in Jackson. Those schools out here in this city is fucking worth it. If you live in the Milwaukee area and you want to go to a good school, look into those schools I just mentioned. Now, for MATC, which is like the only good community college in those parts, you got the big one downtown. Then there's the 3 small. There's 2 big ones. One in West Dallas, one in downtown Milwaukee, which is really not too far from me. And then there's 2 small ones. You got one out in Mequon, which is not far from here, and you got one out in Oak Creek. Now, the one out in Mequon, you only need 1 bus to get out there, and that's the 49. You take that bus all the way out there and drop you out front of the building. And it's right by Concordia University of Wisconsin. That's out in Mequon. That's not that far from here. And as far as Oak Creek is concerned, Oak Creek is about 1 bus right away. You take the 80 to get out there. You take the 80. Now with Alverno, you just need to take, I think, the 19 to the 35. I'm not completely sure. I gotta look at the thing again. You gotta take it out there. And from Mount Mary, you need the 19 to the 21. It'll take you out right there by the campus. For UWM, you just need the red line. The red line is over there on 2nd Street, over there by Popeyes and Goodwill. The bus will take you all the way to the campus. Or if you over there in the Oakland area, you take the green line, it'll take you out there too. Now Wisconsin Lutheran is out there on Blue Mountain Road. I think you take the purple line to get out there. I'm not completely sure. I gotta look at the directions. Or if you on Google, just Google how to get to Wisconsin Lutheran College. It's a 4-year private university out there on Blue Mountain Road. Now, if you're in the Green Bay area, You got St. Norbert College, which is out there in Green Bay, Wisconsin, but it's in Peoria, Wisconsin. It's like a little, it's like it's a suburban area of Green Bay. It's not too far from Green Bay. It's about maybe 5 minutes. Now if you live in the Eau Claire area, there's only one college out there, and that's UW Eau Claire. If you plan on going out there to UW Eau Claire, you're gonna get a good education. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, if you're in the Menominee area, you should go to a school called UW Stout. It's out there too. If you're in the Superior area, you know what I'm saying, go to UW Superior. If you're in the Madison area. Now, UW Madison is one of the biggest schools in the UW system. It's really huge. That school is fucking big. 1,000 acres. That school is huge. But you gotta think about it. They have a vet school, law school, and med school. So you gotta think about that too. Yeah. Now, if you're in the Milwaukee area, you want to go to medical school. Oh God, it's right by Freighter. Oh, there's a med school out by Freighter. It's called the Medical College of Wisconsin. It's out there by Freighter. Now, I gotta warn you, med school is expensive, but it kind of depends on who you go to. Now, for me, if I decide to become a doctor, which I might do, I might just go to UW Madison. I mean, because it's more cheaper and I'll get a cheaper, better rate. I'm just being honest. Now, here's the thing. If you're going to go to school for something that's really worth it, go to school for something in demand, like tech, healthcare, engineering, God, you know what I'm saying? IT, anything of that nature, even business. Do anything within that nature. You can do anything you can put your mind to. All you gotta do is just go out there and put in the work. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry my video is so long. I just had to say something. So if you don't want to go to a for-profit school, do your research and don't go. If you know they're a scam, don't even waste your time and money. That money is, if you get, let's say you get a bunch of scholarships for college and hardly knowing any loans, take them scholarships and go to a 4-year regular school. Don't even waste your time with these for-profits. Because with those for-profit schools, this is what you're getting. A private university, a private community college, may I add, and a trade school all in one little place. Now I get it. Full Sail is fun. You get to have the equipment. You get the classes. But here's the thing. You got to pass your gen ed classes in order to get to the ones you really want to get to. I just thought I'd be real on that one. Now, if you're in game design, I'm going to give you a warning. You need to leave after your first. I say this to anybody who don't want to stay at Full Sail. I suggest you leave after your first 10 months. You need to leave because you're going to waste so much more fucking time and energy. You're going to run out of financial aid before you know it. You're going to run out. And you're going to run out so fucking quickly. It's pathetic. I just thought I'd point that out. Again, thank you for watching my video. I apologize. It took me so long to vlog. I don't know what the fuck else I need to say, but I am going to say this. As far as my future plans go, I do plan on having an animation coming out pretty soon. I'm just putting some finishing touches on it now. I just gotta create the scene or whatever. I got my characters all out, ready to go, and all that good stuff. I just got to take care of the other stuff. That's all I'm saying. So if you're at a for-profit school right now, get the fuck out. Don't stay there. Even if you leave after your first month, they're not even going to charge you a lot if you decide to leave. Leave. Don't stay there. Don't even waste your goddamn time. I'm just warning you what could happen. You're going to wake up one day with a lot of scholarships and hardly no loans. And you're going to wake up the next day broke as a joke. Now, if you want to avoid that, get the fuck out of those for-profit schools before you waste your damn time. Get the hell out. Don't stay. I'm just warning you what can happen. I'm warning you. If you don't want to stay at Full Sail or LA Film, get the hell out of there as fast as you can. And for medical school students that really want to go to medical school, go ahead and go. But here's the thing: you're gonna have to go on campus. There's no such thing as an online medical school. There's no such thing. Now, here is a resource that will help you out with your classes. I suggest Lecturio. It's an online medical resource where they give you videos on like biochemistry, anatomy and physiology, physics, biology, chemistry, microbiology, you name it. They give you everything you need, even how to survive med school for your first year. So if you plan on going to medical school, I suggest you check them out. And if you really want some good advice from real doctors, go to medschoolinsiders.com and check out their stories. They all went through med school and they all went through hell. And I'm telling you, if you really want to hear from the experts, go to medschoolinsiders.com. And I'm telling you, they're going to give you exactly what you need. They'll give you one-on-one tutoring, advice, help, resources, anything you need. Yeah, it's a little expensive, but it's fucking worth the bucks. Yeah. If you're going to do Lecturio.com, click on premium, and you should be able to get some coupons off or some shit like that. I don't know. I got to look it up. But I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Click that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already, and slap that notification bell so you'll know every time I'll upload a brand new video. Like, share with your friends. Give me some comments online. Let's get this video up to 1,000 likes. If we get this video up to at least 100 or 50 likes or so, I will do a video of y'all choice, and that'll be it. Next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to not only put your camera together, how to set it up, and how to film it without film school. If you want to learn how to do stuff without film school, again, subscribe to my channel, and I will hook you guys up with that. If you have any more questions on what camera to buy or what kind of camera you should use for filmmaking or whatever, or even the software you need for filmmaking, hit me up in the comments. I have no problem with that. As always, I love y'all, and I'll holler at y'all soon. Deuces.